we've seen an increased demand here at Castle High School, both requests from students and their parents. We're struggling to fill that need with students that are available to tutor. So we need something that bridges that gap, that allows our students who need a service to be able to easily contact other students who can provide the service and arrange times that they can meet outside of school, whether that's before school, after school, and places like the library or Starbucks or something like that. But we definitely need something in place that's going to allow those students to easily communicate back and forth and set those services up. What we're currently seeing right now, as far as trends are going, students need additional help in mathematics, followed by their foreign language classes and their science classes.
The project is really valuable when I think about the benefit to our students in Warwick County. When you think about the variety of courses that students take, when you think about SAT prep, AP exam prep, this is really going to create an accessibility that maybe some students don't have right now. So not only would that be true for the students at Castle High School, but if you think about scaling out to our other high schools in Warwick County, that is just an added benefit in the standard of excellence that we have created here in Warwick County to be able to provide this project and an opportunity for students to excel even further in their coursework and in their preparation for college and their preparatory exams that they have to take. This is a win-win for everybody.
So as someone who wanted to get into tutoring myself, I found it very difficult to connect with students who were in need of my tutoring services. I felt like there wasn't really a good option for the people who had the services to help provide them. So that was the inspiration for Tutortrack. I wanted to create a sort of centralized place where these people could meet and exchange details, maybe help filter out to get the right tutors for the right people. So that was kind of the inspiration, and what we've really been working towards is to help maybe think about expanding it into other corporations and potentially states. Right now we're working on expanding and sort of building out how it would work.
So currently we ask students who want to tutor to submit their name to our guidance staff. Once they submit their name, then we do a little bit of a background check just to make sure that they have the skills and that they're capable of helping students who need the tutoring assistance. The problem that we're finding is that list gets lost in the shuffle. It's emailed to students, it's emailed to families, it's put on Google Classroom. However, everyone's busy. So that list can get lost in the shuffle, or students forget that there even is a list, so they don't know where to go to find the contact information for the potential assistance that they need. So I think this app would allow a place that's easily accessible for students and for families to find tutors that they can meet either before or after school. That's another problem that we run into a lot of times, is the convenience of when our students can meet with their tutors. If they're meeting with students here at the high school prior to the day starting or right at the end of the school day, then I think that convenience is going to also allow for more of our students to get the help that they need.
This is the main page to Tutortrack. Before you create an account or log in, most of the general information can be found on this page, whether that is to be a tutor or be a student that needs to be tutored. And the rest of the page is dedicated to talking about the benefits and advantages of using Tutortrack, whether that be through our cards, the personal review, or our purpose statement. And if you're a student wanting to create an account, you can either go to the top right corner of the screen and press Create Account, or you can go under the student card and press Learn More. Under the student section, you can learn what it means to be a tutor, being tutored through Tutortrack, and if you're further interested, you can press the Find a Tutor for You button. Whether you press the Create Account button or the specific buttons under the tutor or student cards, you'll be led to the account creation page. Here, we're going to become a student. Now hold on now. We know you're excited to be tutored under Tutortrack, but you must actually select an item under the drop-down box. Here, we're going to click Student. And now we're allowed to go. The next step of the process is to enter your full name, email, and password of your choice. Now, in order to proceed, you actually need to enter a valid email. So here, I forgot to enter an @ symbol in my email address and also the last part of the email. So here, I'll finish that up. And now I'm allowed to proceed. Now, before you create your account, it will prompt you to review your details, just in case you need to make any last-minute changes. And whenever you're finally ready, you'll just hit register. Now that you've created an account with Tutortrack, now it's time to find the tutor for you. And in order to do that, you would go into the Tutors tab at the top of your screen. Now that you're under the Tutors tab, this page showcases all the available tutors you can pick. Although it is a little overwhelming with the amount of tutors you can pick, we have implemented a filtering system so you can choose the right tutor for you based on subject, SAT score, and if you see a tutor that you're interested in, you can also filter by your favorites. So if I'm a student that is interested in a math tutor with a high SAT score, I can just use the scroller to a high SAT score, and then I can choose math. And now I have a set of tutors that are geared toward math and have a high SAT score. In order to get the filtering to work with the amount of data there is, we decided to use a single database to help store and use the data. Using the database, we used attributes to categorize parts of the data so the filtering can look into those attributes to help find the perfect tutor for the student. As shown previously, the filtering looks at attributes such as SAT score and subject, but in the future, we're going to make the filtering a little bit more specific so it looks at other aspects such as distance, school, and even age. Now, picking the tutors of my interest, I can easily access their tutoring schedules by going under the scheduling tab up here. Now that we're on the scheduling page, now we can see each tutor's schedule on the specific day as shown on the top. And in order to schedule an appointment with a tutor, all you would have to do is click on their name and enter a time of your choosing that aligns with their schedule. Now, disclaimer. Whenever you attempt to make an appointment whenever a tutor is not available, it will just simply not make the appointment and you would have to try again. Now, as you see, now that we've created a tutoring session with Alice, now her available times are now taken as it's shown as red, which whenever she opens her Tutortrack account on her dashboard, she can see that we, the student, have made an appointment with her to which she can accept or reject. Now going under Alice's side, now we can see that in her dashboard, she has an available session at Friday at 9 a.m. with me to which she can accept or reject. In order to make Tutortrack the way it is right now, we decided to do most of our code on Visual Studio Code, but we also had an emphasis on CSS and JavaScript, because in order to make Tutortrack not only visually appealing, but we also want to make it extremely user-friendly, so truly anybody can use Tutortrack. As in the future, we're going to add many more accessibility features, as we believe accessibility is extremely important when it comes to tutoring and truly learning.